So, previously in the GodBreaking, which was a while ago, last time we played, you guys are inside the Titan Rathmus, which is this big boy. You guys had been talking to the denizens, the people, the creatures that lived within the Titan. The Emulsion, which are... Do I have pictures of them? Yeah, here. Right, the Arcanites that lived inside the city atop Titan Rathmus' back. Now, the interior of the Titan is hollow, and it's filled with different plateaus and lifts and all these different internal organic and stone mechanisms. Titan Rathmus is gravely injured. He's been wandering about Solaria aimlessly, and as the people who live there just kind of despaired. He had three major problems with him. First of all, the big red circle on his picture is the chunk out of his side that was torn out in a prior conflict with Titan Zadius. His energy levels were dangerously low because there weren't enough people living there with him to provide him enough life energy, and also his Mind Stone had been deactivated, so he's basically wandering around aimlessly with no direction, and they had no way of controlling him. So when you guys entered, because of hijinks and alcohol, you guys induced an orgasm in Titan Rathmus and refilled his life energy before you even know that he needed that. And you guys met with the Emulsions, and Elwyn, after they worshipped you, you teleported them all the way down to Elysium to safety.
You might believe me. I don't remember any of that shit. I guess it was really fucked up.
You guys don't remember the orgasm?
That session by saying,
I remember the orgasm. I remember the pond or the river or the lake we formed.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready for drunk Elwyn. I'm pretty sure that's the quote you said when we first started.
I'm pretty sure. And Renly, you were completely sober. You were eating cake or something that night.
I was on a sugar high, yes. It was not good.
Anyway, so that's the state of affairs right now. You guys, so there's two problems left to fix with Titan Rathmus. The Titan is constantly, so this is my high quality map of Solaria. The Titan is constantly walking around Solaria, just wandering. The top circle is him. Zadius is the other circle. Zadius is pursuing Rathmus. Okay, but he has not been able to catch him yet. And again, on Solaria, this huge mountain, which is the size of a world, at the very pinnacle is Bahamut's palace. And Bahamut is currently in the air, flying above Solaria, tethered to his palace. So he has this long chain attaching him to the palace so he doesn't fly away. He's in a constant berserker rage, where he is glowing red. His eyes are blazing, and he will occasionally come down and scorch a huge part of the mountain. He's basically been the one who's done most of the damage to Solaria, even though this is his plane. Okay? Is that everything? I think that's everything. So yeah, that's where we left off.
I think this is the point where I should start making up stuff that happened since you all drank so much last night.
I have the video from last time, so I can double check anything. Alright, you guys sent the Emulsions to Elysium, so they are no longer with you. It is now just you on the massive moving city that is Titan Rathmus. What do you want to do?
Was the city at the top of the big boy, or
Yeah,
are we still in the butthole?
You guys are basically in his chest right now. Like if you look at the map, you're probably like right here.
Hold on, I'll be back
The
on
big
my
circle
computer.
is his wound. The very very top circle, at his forehead is where his mind stone is.
Okay. I'll be there like in 2 seconds. I was making
Okay.
some lemon ginger tea and peanut butter sandwich. No drunk Elwyn tonight.
So again, the two remaining problems are that he has a huge wound and that his mind stone has been deactivated.
I'm sure we can turn that on. I mean, considering all the leftover energies and stuff, I mean, meditation might be good to connect with the inner self, right? Right? We can do this. I have mushrooms.
Yes, I'm Euphemia, and there's one thing I can do. It's turn things on.
Yeah, I think you mean the opposite. Let me see. So where exactly are we? Are we in the middle size circle or the one?
You're in the middle circle.
Okay. How do we get there? Does anyone have directions? Do we have a guide?
Yes.
What are all these worshippers good for?
Oh no, they're gone. Elwyn teleported them all away. But Elwyn, one thing you did do is you got Melwyn to interact with the Titan Rathmus's internal system. So he has a full map of all the lifts and all the different passageways and caverns and that kind of stuff inside him.
Are there secret tunnels that nobody has ever gone through, and therefore something secret that we need to
That's
find?
what people said about me. But there wasn't a tunnel at the end. That was the surprise.
Oh God.
Who's a dick?
For people watching this video, I apologize. Damos managed to get his hands on Euphemia's character sheet. So he is playing Euphemia and Damos right now. Even though Euphemia is the goddess of the moon, and it doesn't make any sense, but that's fine. Alright.
Don't apologize to them. They took the chance of watching us.
Yes.
That's right.
Idiots.
Hey, my videos consistently get between 20 and 40 views.
Yeah. And in a couple years, I think we like to 60 to 80.
The very first video we did, the very first episode, has 1,000 something.
All right,
wow.
Let's be honest. What we gotta do is we gotta play this game, and we'll all play. But then we have two very attractive women, and we all have webcams. We get way more views.
There you go.
Oh God, no. What
are you talking about?
Hey, webcam,
and then,
a webcam, and we'll just put on the kitties.
No. I actually totally agree with that. Actually, I lied. I just have cats in a corner somewhere.
But yes, let's go get the mind stone.
I'll ask Melwyn if he can chart out the most direct path to get us on the head, so we can check the mind stone out.
Okay.
Can Melwyn check throughout the body? Maybe there's a mind stone closet where, just in case the one on his forehead fucks up, we just go grab one and then bring the new one and attach it.
Like a hardware store, or like bulb closet.
The fix bag.
The secret tunnels. Yes, Melwyn, tell us more.
Melwyn pulls up his schematics, and he says, Melwyn -1. This one is searching entire structure of Rathmas. Calculating. Mind stone direct passageway has been located. And he says, condition of mind stone intact. Has been disabled from interior. Melwyn -1. The Mind Stone of Titan Rathmus is fully functional. Has just been turned off.
Wow, Melvin, you just solved us a lot of time. Thank you. Now, Melvin +1. Do you know how to turn that on?
He says.
Did we just hurt Renly?
I think so.
Renly, I'm so sorry.
Controls for Mind Stone are located inside Mind Chamber. Must travel there and activate.
Chart us a path to the Mind Chamber.
Confirmed. And he starts to calculate a path.
Also, disable all traps that will hurt us. As I look to the sky and I know there's this terrible being, Atis.
Alright, you guys continue along. Melwyn directs you along a set of passageways, up some lifts, across some large bridges that span huge chasms, and it takes you a while. This is not a small creature. You basically go about 5 miles inside his interior before you arrive at the surface. And the surface of Titan Rathmas is this large, pretty much like abandoned and fallen into disrepair, but once glorious and beautiful city. I mean, you can kind of see it on his back. It's a pretty place, or it was a pretty place. Lots of culture, lots of iconography, lots of statues, and you could tell that at once it was a place of learning and art, but no longer. You guys travel to the Mind Chamber, and as you get there, you see that the door to this large temple-like, or like, yeah, I guess temple would be a good word. Structure. The door to it, this large stone door, is shut and sealed. There's a bar across the front of it, and there's a script across the front that in Celestial, the language that you can read, Damos, says that the entrance has been denied to anyone. No entrance allowed.
It's alright. Let's go find the palace, find the throne room, knock over the throne, and find the secret entrance under there.
Do you know how easy it is to get into these things? So it says don't enter, right?
It says, yes, it says don't enter.
You're right. I change the sign, and I say do, and then I scratch out the nt. Did I solve the puzzle?
So you change the script. The door is still locked.
Yeah. Is it?
Nothing necessarily happens.
Okay. I open the door.
Okay, it is not moving beneath your hand. How hard are you trying to open?
How hard did you say?
Yes, how hard?
Does it look really hard? Alright,
Well,
I
it's a
guide
big stone
myself
door.
for a D4. Plus 4. So that's a 48. And I'll just use a little bit of just one of the D3 sparks. This is a D6 I'm rolling. So I guess times that by 3.
So total is 48 times 3.
Yes.
All right. You tear the door open.
Hey,
just-
solved the riddle, guys.
The stone just shatters underneath your fists as you rip this thing, this huge stone, this massive stone door. It's like a foot thick. Just rip the thing open, off its hinges. Inside, you see inside this cavernous room, statues all along the wall, and these glowing stone carvings. They're statues, but candles are lit at the top. They're holding these staves, and at the top of it there's a glowing candle. Like I said, everything is stone. Everything's a statue. But from the center of the ceiling, there is a massive green glowing crystal. That is Titan Rathmus' Mind Stone. What do you want to do?
Easy. Where's the instruction manuals for fixing?
When can you interface with this? I mean, connect, mind to mind. I mean, I don't know.
You're asking Melon?
Yeah, I'm like, it's energy. He can conduct energy. It'll be fine.
Melon goes and says, he looks around, he says, Melon cannot locate interface console. Melon needs port to plug into.
Now, do you need a port, or do you just need some, like, electrical rod thing? And I point to Elwyn's, electric staff thing. I'm like, would that work? I mean, can we just connect you to it? We'll be fine.
Melon looks around and says, Melon -1? Should this one attempt to connect to your staff?
Oh, not right now, Melvin.
Renly, you trying to bang my dad and also Edwin at the same time? Where's my mom that's also a bear? My backstory makes literally no sense anymore.
Your backstory makes no sense. Didn't we say that it was all metaphor?
Yep.
Nah, it's all canon now. Renly, his mama.
Yeah, we dug up your actual written backstory, and we said that it was all a metaphor for I don't remember what it was.
Yes. Melon, do you know how to interface with the crystal? Can we do it if you cannot?
Are you asking Melon?
Yeah.
He says, need locate, and he says, control console.
I start looking around for anything that looks like a control console to me.
Yeah, I look for all the important shit while he's doing that. Anything that
Okay.
could be important.
All right, as you walk in and you're looking through the room, you guys go in, and like I said, statues all around, and you hear a voice come from. You see underneath the main part of the crystal, there is like a pedestal with some controls on it. And as you start walking in its direction, you hear a voice call out to you, "Halt right there! Who are
Where's
you?
it coming from?
And who has given you access to my chamber?"
This time
It's coming from just
enter.
beyond the console, like in the shadows.
Mysterious voice from the shadows. My name is Elwyn, and Damos said I could enter.
The side that I read said, "Please do enter." So I opened the door.
Show him, Damos.
I go outside and I rip the sign off and show him.
God.
He says, you hear the voice say, "Ah! Curious. The script has changed. Well, what have you come here for?"
We were told that someone powered off the Mind Stone of this.
That would be me?
Why would you do that, bro?
Because life is not worth living anymore.
That's where you're wrong. I can show you true life that's not worth living. Let me, Hello, I'm Euphemia. You could be me. Now doesn't your life look really good right now? Yes, as you can see, your life does matter, unlike some other ones.
He says, "You do not understand," and he steps from behind the shadows. He says, "Ever since this world was destroyed, life has been dark for my people. Yes, I serve them as best as I can as their oracle and their guide. But deep down inside, mine own heart was breaking. For you see," he says, "I love nature. I love the mortal realm. I used to sit here and observe it and see all the creatures therein. I used to see the heroes and the monsters they fought, and I loved watching them. I love seeing their gallant adventures and all their acts of heroism. And they fed my soul. But since this battle, and since the world has been changed and scarred, there are no more heroes. There are no more epic monsters to defeat. There are no more games to play. And life is not worth living. So I have deactivated the Mind Stone so that we may all finally pass on to the next world."
That's where you're wrong, my friend. Your people have found peace, and not in death. I have taken them somewhere where they will live amazing lives. And I have a proposition for you.
What?
You will be able... What if I tell you that I can get you to see anywhere in the world, in the worlds? Look at those grand battles. Look upon your heroes standing in front of you as we battle the demons and incredible monsters from the safety of a looking portal. You will I'll feed your soul like you have never feasted before.
There is nothing more to see. The worlds have been destroyed.
Right?
Chaos is reigning.
Right? It makes no sense.
Would you not like to see how we fix it?
He pauses and he says, "Are you fixing the worlds? Are you heroes? Have you fought many great monsters?"
Oh, the manyest.
We selected Midas level when we started the game. That's beyond insane. Crazy monsters.
Yes.
We even traveled with a monster before.
Hey, my name is Euphemia.
He says, "I would like to observe you. Can I watch you?"
Yeah, you can take her and go. Yep.
Absolutely, you may watch me. Us.
Can I watch you?
Pet you?
He's like 2 feet tall. his name is Dwong. He says, "No, don't touch." He says, "Very well. If you really are heroes, then you can answer my questions. If you can answer my questions, then I will give you access to the control panel, and I will go, as you have said, to this watching place."
Can I just cast like this really powerful spell instead? Because I don't think we're... Or go ahead, ask your question.
Okay, you guys ready? Very well. I will ask you questions based on where you come from. the monsters of your land. For I do adore your land, the material realm. It is so exciting. Okay, so here are the rules. Do any of you have proficiency in history or survival?
I do. I got history.
Yeah, history?
I got history.
0 for 2.
Magic items.
Well, if he's got history, it's going to be higher. Mine's only a +10.
Okay, so you guys have both have proficiency in history? Alright, so Damos and Atis, you
But
both
point
have a
of order.
lifeline. Yes?
Am I able to participate in this conversation since right now I'm still currently the sword?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
Damos and Atis, you both have a lifeline. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Alright? This is not a skill check or anything like that. This is actual questions for you guys. Based on the
drinking.
Based on the monster manual.
Wait, what about multiple choice? Make it multiple choice, damn it.
Multiple choice, my
Can
ass.
Can you give me 3 minutes? I can just pull out my monster manual.
No,
Just
books.
joking.
The lifeline. If you guys use your lifeline, you can go look up the answer in the monster manual.
That sounds like work.
Okay. All right. So there'll be a pass-fail rate. Let's see how many questions do I have.
We went to college so we wouldn't have to do this anymore.
Yeah, dude.
All right. There's 11 questions, and then there's the bonus questions at the end.
So since
Okay.
I have a plus 23 to history, can I?
Yeah.
You have one lifeline.
All right, I'll be honest, guys. I'm trying. I'm gonna try, but I'm already a bottle of wine deep, so we're gonna see how this goes.
I
Alright.
want to make I want to point something out by this that I have a Melwin. Can I get a lifeline too?
Fine. All right. Fine.
Score. Damn it.
Can
Have to find
can I
my
have
book.
an?
Oh, can I also have another lifeline? Not for me, obviously.
Sure.
Euphemia's at my house, and she wants to know. It wants to know if it also has proficiency in history.
What's Euphemia doing at your house?
What?
What's Euphemia doing at your house? Just
There's
one question.
whatever.
Is she wearing a strap
a good
on?
one?
If she's wearing a
strap
strap on, then the answer is yes.
Dude, why would there need to be a strap on? So we get 4 strap-ons, just in case the other one's breaking from the massive anal hemorrhaging. All right, now do we get another one? I have no shame for free saves.
The ripping and the tearing.
The ripping and the tearing. The ripping and the tearing.
Okay, fine. Okay, each of you gets one lifeline then. So 4 lifelines total.
Can I get a special lifeline if it has to do with any creature from hell? Since I spent 200.
I don't think any of them do. I have.
We wishes all over
demons.
again. We'll finish them off in the first turn.
Right here we go.
Easy,
Ready?
easy.
Here we go.
Where's me?
All right, here we go. Ready?
I
Here
am
we
a
go.
wizard.
Are these
Four
hold on.
lifelines.
Is it individual questions or
Hey,
to
what's
the
going on? This is
No, they're to the group. I have
Okay.
11 questions. Then the very end, the final test. Okay. So passing grade. I'm close to 100%.
With coronavirus, I passed 8 students.
Is a six,
90%,
60,
90%.
that's-
So
90% passing rate. All right, here we go.
that's Bullshit.
First question number 1. Ready? Dwong kind of he kind of saunters over to where you are and says, "First question. What kind of damage prevents a troll from regenerating health?"
It's easy.
Fire and acid.
You are correct. Second question. A silver dragon has 2 breath attacks. What are they?
So shit. I know one of them's cold.
Wait, the two.
Midas, can I auto succeed this since I can turn into a silver dragon, so my character
No,
would technically
no.
know
This
the
is
answer?
there's no. You guys have
Okay.
done enough role playing. This is actual questions for you guys.
Okay. I know one's like what, cold damage, and
Yeah.
isn't it done like a stun damage because it's supposed to be like they freeze it?
It's a gas attack, and I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the second one. That sounds right. Something that like stuns them, but not sure if it's gas or like cold blast or some shit. I know one of them's cold damage.
Yeah, one's
a. Yeah, so cold and gas sounds right. I just remember like one paralyzed because I had a.
Well, that's what I think.
Is when you had those horde of dragons that were like when you had like 10 of them or whatever, and they had like a stunny thing, and I'm pretty sure it was a gas.
So what's your answer? Final answer? 2 breath attacks.
Cold.
What are they?
Cold and like a paralyzing gas thing. They farting on them.
Duong looks at you all, his eyes squinting. A sly grin comes across his face, and he goes, "You are correct." Okay. Next question. Question number 3. What type of damage does a gelatinous cube do?
Acid?
Yeah, it's gotta.
So what does it do? Suffocation? Damage?
Not a damage type.
No, but it's acidic, right? Like
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's an evil jelly. You can't eat it. No Jello shots.
It's acid damage and it corrodes items.
Oh wait, no wait, isn't that a black?
All the jelly and shit does acid damage.
They're not the good kind of jellies.
Hey, what's going?
Yeah, it's gotta be acid damage. You're right. You're right. And then I remember when
Fine,
I
that's
said
it.
Because
yeah, it's gotta be
what
acid.
envelops you is it destroys your non-magical shit too.
Oh yeah, that would be acid. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Acid.
That is correct.
Oh God.
You truly are heroes. From another world. Very well. We shall up the difficulty, so to say.
Oh no.
Name 3 creatures with the ability Pack Tactics.
Cobalt?
Yes.
Dire wolves and
Gnolls.
Gnolls, yeah, Gnolls.
The gnolls.
Hyena boys. Yeah.
Alright.
That was 4 actually, just for extra credit.
Wait, so you said
Do we need
kobolds?
credit?
Yes, for kobolds.
Kobolds, wolves, dire wolves, and no.
Oh, you said wolves and dire wolves?
Well, I tossed it out. I know dire wolves have pack tactics.
Just we'll say
I'm not
dire
sure about
wolves.
wolves.
I know dire wolves do.
Okay, and what's the third one?
I didn't know
Gnolls.
Gnolls had that. Wow.
Gnolls?
Yeah, Gnolls are all about pack tactics.
Oh.
Yeah, that's their whole shtick is they surround you and spear your ass to death.
So what's the final
That's
answer?
kinda
I need
cool.
3. I heard 4 answers. What's the final answer?
Cobalt,
Kobolds.
direwolf, and Gnolls.
He looks at you, and a sly grin comes across his face. He says, "That is wrong.
Huh?
Wait,
Gnolls do not have pocket tactics."
God,
I'm
he's...
sorry.
Are you sure?
Really?
Really?
I just linked it. I just linked it.
Are you fucking serious?
We should have just
One
gone with the wolves
answer
and gone to more
wrong.
wolves.
That's bullshit. They
Tread
definitely do.
lightly,
You're lying.
tread lightly. Question number 4, or 5, whatever it is. What creature has the following traits? I'll type it in chat. Mucus cloud and probing telepathy.
I don't know this one.
Things that are in the deeps.
It's the
Isn't
isn't it that thing that the mind flayers make?
No, it's that.
Aboleth?
It's that the Aboleth, the thing we fought that one time, the Dark Boy.
Yeah.
Aboleth.
You guys want to go with that as the final answer?
Yeah, because I remember like
we
there was
fought one of those
that
bad
video.
boys.
Oh, out of character, there was that video about like telepathy and stuff in the darks of a certain hard book cover, and it had schizophrenia, so it had a good side and a bad side, and it's a very funny video, and I should link it. But
It's the one by Puffin
yes.
Fish.
Oh,
You
I was
talking
just
about
going
the
off
one
like
by
that.
Puffin?
We had that underwater
yeah,
temple
by
thing we did,
Puffin.
and there was like an Aboleth in it, and it was a little bitch.
Yeah, aren't those the things made by the Mind Flayers or some shit like that? Or they do something to them?
No, I think they're just from like the same-ish area, kind of, or from they're weird area people.
No, the
They're weird
Aboleths have
things.
this.
That's like the only thing I can think of that has probing telepathy.
Yeah, it's got to be an Aboleth with the mucus. I just remember mucus clouds.
Final answer.
Aboleth.
That is correct. What's Renly linking?
So just a heads up before I get into the
yeah.
video.
Video.
There's mild spoilers for the Tomb of
I'll have to watch it later. It's a 9-minute video. Alright.
It is. It's long, but it's funny.
Okay. Question number whatever. What creature has this attack? Extract brain.
Mind Flayer.
Easy.
No,
And there's a little brain thingies that wander
Yeah.
around.
It's the brain with the legs.
Yeah, what is that? It looks like a puppy, but
Oh.
way more dangerous and can mind blast you.
It's the
Brain puppy thingy.
yeah, it's the
I-
thing that like eats your brains and then crawls in and takes over your body.
If we don't know the word, can we draw like a pictogram and you accept that?
You guys have 4 lifelines.
I could have sworn Mind Flayers had like, because only they grab you with the tentacles in the face, and then like they do the real damage with the extract brain.
Well, they might have the ability. I don't use Mind Flayers much in my games, so I don't remember them.
Oh,
I'm like
I know that-
98%
Yeah.
sure Mind Flayer.
yeah, we had to fight some on a boat once, and then like they started trying to eat my brain.
Oh wait, that's right. The little the brain on the legs. It's an over time thing.
Anyways,
Yeah,
you have
right on Mind Flayer.
you have a remarkable memory for encounters that we've played in this game.
Hey, first off, I have a great
fought,
memory.
You have fought exactly one mind flare in the
Yeah,
like,
and it
the
was
last,
on a boat, and it grabbed my
exactly.
face.
It was in the last 170 something episodes. You fought exactly one
Yeah.
mind flare, and it did try to eat your brain.
Still don't know where I parked my car half the time.
I can't believe you remember all this shit. I mean, I remember it because I made it up, but it was after you talked to Iselin, the shadow dragon.
Yeah.
And that Euphemia went to kill, and you wore her skull.
Euphemia
which-
did it all. I tried to
Yes.
stop it. I got
Well,
blamed
you-
for it,
you
and
took the heat for
hypothetically,
it.
I dragged the head. Yeah, I took the heat. Well, okay, in my defense, like in their defense, I was dragging her head around because it was kind of.
you were wearing her head.
I remember I missed that week, and the next week when you guys told me that Euphemia murdered the dragon, I'm like, ah, shit.
Alright. So,
Mind
final
Flayer.
answer? You are correct. Very good, very good. You must truly be heroes from the mortal realm.
What's the brain puppy called? Do you know?
What's it called? They have a different ability. It's not exactly extract brain.
No.
What are they called? Mind eaters?
Do they eat the brains?
Mind dogs.
They eat the brains, but it's like an over time thing.
Oh,
Intellect Devour.
that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. Does it have it?
Intellect Devourer. I'll link it. Devour Intellect. It's called. It's not extract brain. It's more of a metaphorical eating of your mind than a literal one. I think the Mind Flayer is a literal extract your brain and eat it. Okay. Next question. The Githyanki are a race of creatures who have special attacks. They have an ability that allows them to do psychic damage and create spell-like effects. What is their innate ability called that allows them to do this?
Psionic? I'm pretty sure it's psionics.
The ability would have a word for it, right?
I totally was drinking. I didn't, but that sounds right to me.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You are
You have
correct.
lifelines? Oh, okay, good. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that was it.
Next question. This race of feathered humanoids can perfectly imitate any sound that they hear.
Kenku.
What race are they?
Kenku.
I was like, I knew that, but my character
What was
sure
the
as fuck
question?
did
Oh,
not.
okay.
My character's never seen one.
This is technically for you guys, not your characters. But
Oh, then fuck this. I'm not role playing this shit. Okay, all right. I know everything then. Yeah, I'm stuck.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Like this a lot.
So far, Elwyn's been crushing this. Kenku
I'm a
is the
DM.
right answer. I know. If you
I'd be like that
study
crow
math.
thingamajig.
Very well. Name 2 creatures that can turn you to stone.
The bull
Obviously.
thingies, and then the Medusa
Basilisk
thingies.
and
Or
Medusas.
the basilisk thingy.
Yeah.
But then there's the bully thingies, the bull, right?
Well, I know for sure the basilisks and the Medusas do it.
I don't think there's a basilisk in... Or I haven't seen one. I had to make my own when I used one. But yeah, for sure Medusa.
The
And...
basilisk. I remember those thingies.
Shit. Hold on, I gotta think on this one.
Was it a Gorgon? Gorgs. I just remember they had
Gorgon.
a gas breath thingy. I thought it put you to stone, but now I'm not sure.
Gorgon. That sounds right, actually.
Oh, the metal boys.
yeah.
The bull boys. Yeah, those definitely, yeah.
So Medusa
And a Gorgon would. Yeah, they got like that like breath thing. Oh wait. Yeah.
I don't know what a Gorgon's not coming to mind. I don't know what
Basilisks do.
Are the Medusas in 5e? Or
Yeah,
D&D?
We fought against. We
Okay,
found one.
okay.
She was in a cave.
It was a love story.
Yeah. And
That's
now
one
she's
of my
dead.
favorite episodes. That was a love story.
Yeah.
I know there were definitely basilisks. So, yes.
What is your final answer?
Medusa, basilisk.
You are correct. Next question. This is question number 9. What type of creature is a wyvern?
Dragonkin.
It's the wyvern with the WY, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Wait, so what was the question? It was like, what type of creature? Like, what's the
What type of
description of
creature?
it? Or
So in the monster manual, there's different kind of creatures. There's fiend, there's celestial, there's aberration.
it would still be under dragon.
Can
then.
I use
Dragon
my
can.
lifeline?
It's a dragon.
Never mind then.
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
Yeah,
That's
we were
on you
fine.
guys.
How many wrongs can we get out of
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm fine also rolling for stuff. Like, I could have sworn it's a dragon thing, but I'm down for rolling.
I mean, none of us have used the lifeline.
Yeah.
Let's save us for something even more complicated than this. Dragon. I'm pretty sure it's a dragon.
No, guys.
See me, I used it. Oh my god, what?
It's a rat. He's joking.
I'm gonna look it up, so I'm
Steal.
not gonna answer. It's spelled like this, right?
Yeah.
They would definitely
Final
be
answer?
a D&D.
Yeah, dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon?
Hmm?
You are correct.
Totally not.
Wyverns are dragons. Okay. Next question. How much strength does a cloud giant have?
Ooh, 27?
You know, hill giants are like
Yeah,
lower. Yeah, maybe 27. Yeah, that
No.
sounds right.
I think cloud giants are the strongest. It might
Yeah,
27 or
hill
29.
giants have like 18 or 20 or 21.
Storm giants are the strongest.
Oh, storm? I thought cloud were.
Yeah. No, isn't
Cloud
like
aren't as strong. No, storm is the strongest. But then cloud is the spelliest.
Oh, shit.
I could have sworn.
Lifeline.
Using it?
Yeah, I'm gonna use mine.
Alright, go ahead, look it up.
Motherfucker, I was right.
Was it 27?
It was 27.
Sorry.
And
I
that
just
just
didn't
ups
know
it
if
in.
I was like, it could be. I didn't know if they were trying to be funny. It's like it was like 26 and Storm were like 27. They're just like, gonna get him.
Okay.
Because I remember hill giant belt is 21. I was like, have to be more, but less than 30.
Yeah. But there's like Belt of Giant Strength, and there's Fire Giant Strength, and Cloud Giant Strength, and isn't there an Ice Giant Strength too?
I could have looked on Euphemia's character. She has one on, I think.
God.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, she
Next
definitely
question.
does.
What two creatures had the following abilities? Charm, Etherealness, and Draining Kiss. What two creatures had those abilities?
Draining Kiss, that one of those charmy thingies, those demons that are very charming, like the Sakis.
Yeah, Succubus and
Oh,
Incubus, right?
succubus.
Yeah,
Two creatures. Two
and the boy
creatures.
version. And Inky Boys.
I think they count as one, right?
Succubus, incubus?
And she counts too.
I think that's right, but
I'll use my lifeline just in case.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure those are get 15.
I mean, like, the only way you use a lifeline is you actually go to get a monster manual and look it up. That's what a lifeline is. There's no
I
rolls
have
here.
mine out if you want me to look it up.
Yeah, just look it up. I could have sworn those
Succubus,
Succubus.
Incubus, surely they would count as two. Let's just give it a try. If it doesn't, then you didn't specify.
Alright, so they are two separate creatures. And charm, draining kiss. Let's see the other one, charm. Yep, incubus and succubus.
You are correct. Very well. There is only the final test. Alright. So, I'm going to write here. Okay, so this is a matching test. So give me a second here.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Matching test. Match the creature with its CR.
Terras
Throw it out.
30.
Yep.
So you guys need to give me all the answers at the same time. Okay, so you guys need to talk this out, work it out. If you use a lifeline, you can look up one creature. You have 2 lifelines left.
The ancient green dragon is 16. The Baylor is 19. Pit Fiend is 20.
You cannot get anything incorrect.
Oh, I'm telling them you said to talk, so I'm telling them what I think. The Trask is of course level 30. The Planetar is 21. Or 20. The Solar and the Planetar, I believe 21 and 22. The Kraken and I think the Kraken 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8.
Kraken is 23 or 24. It's one or the other, but I don't know which.
The Ancient Red Dragon, I think, is 24.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right, I'm back. What's up? Did we win?
We're doing a match it test. I know the Baylor is 20 or 19 and the Pit Fiend is 20, or the other way around. It's whichever one flings fireballs for free all day is the CR 20 and the other's the CR 19. I believe.
Glad you're doing this. I know.
But all the ancient Red Dragon though.
Here,
I think
I'll make this. This might help you. So this is not the order, obviously. But like it's like those matching things you used to do, like in 3rd grade, where you draw a line from one to the other. I should have made it a picture. Let me see if I can make it a picture.
Did you just show us the answers?
No, they're not in order.
If you unlock it, we can edit it, and that way we can do it.
It should be unlocked.
Oh, it's just public, but not unlocked.
Yeah, it's on read only. You gotta hit the little lock, the little combo lock thing under the X.
Okay.
I'm using my lifeline for the Solar because I feel like I know Zular, but then not Solar anymore.
I know the Solar is over CR 20 because a mage cannot true polymorph into it. I'm pretty sure.
The Solar
It's 20 or 21.
Solar
yeah,
is
21.
21.
Yeah.
Isn't Ancient Red Dragon 22?
Here, I'll do it like this. It's be easier if I do it this way.
They're equal to for the ones we're sure about.
So I this is so you know me. I'm not into making a lot of work for myself. So I did this. This is a quiz that I made for my real life game. Right, and they got this part 100% correct.
Yeah, the Trask is 100% level CR 30 because it's the only non-good
Alright, let's try this.
CR 30.
Okay, so this I'm sharing with you is a picture. And you should be able to draw on that.
Oh, there
Okay,
we go.
okay.
Okay. So
Ooh, drop
have
their tokens, and we can just put their token on there.
or just draw lines.
You used your lifeline on the Solar, right?
Yep, I did.
And
I'm pretty sure the
pretty
plan was 19.
Which
So I know
one's
it's
19?
not-
Oh, that's right.
And I really,
The Baylor, the Baylor is CR 20. You can. I don't think you can turn into a Pit Fiend because I think it's too high CR.
I can swear that the Red Dragon's 22. Or maybe that's large.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know anymore.
No,
Adult.
no large dragon has a CR over 20. I know that.
I think
for
Kraken is
absolute
23.
fact.
Alright, so what do we still need?
No, I still think the ancient red is like the one of the most powerful dragons, and I
that
think
does make sense.
it's more
Pit Fiend would be
powerful.
as
Yeah,
more
it's more
powerful
Pit
than
powerful
Fiend,
than a
no,
pit fiend.
I think Pit Fiend is 21.
We already know the Solar is
Maybe
21
a
because
Pit
she
Fiend's
used to.
like,
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
Yeah, I used my
Rayleigh-
lifeline for the Solar, so Solar is 21.
Or Pit, or maybe or was the Planetar 22 and a Pit Fiend's 19?
No, the Planetar is under CR20. I know that because a mage can, under normal circumstances, can true polymorph into one, and it's half. It's a mage can only true polymorph into something equal to its CR or lower, and so since a mage can never be higher than 20, it can't be above 20.
Oh, then Pit Fiend would be 20 then.
I don't think you can turn into a pit fiend as with true
No,
polymorph.
the Baylor
Pit Fiend is-
is 20 for sure. I've used one recently.
Oh, have you? Okay.
And I don't think under normal circumstances you can true polymorph into a pit fiend.
Anyone have a lifeline left? Because
I
I'm
do.
wondering about the Pit
Atis.
Fiend now.
I do. I'll use mine on the pit fiend just to double check. Pit fiend's CR is. Oh wow, we are so wrong.
Is it?
It's 20.
What else have we got it wrong?
Oh, I was wrong about the Baylor then.
So what the fuck is the Baylor?
The
Baylor's
Baylor-
weaker than-
Oh, the Baylor.
I mean,
No, the
Baylor
Baylor.
has a whip. It's
The
powerful.
Baylor is more powerful.
So then it would be like
I think.
22, yeah. Or
Th-
yeah, ancient red is.
You still have your lifeline, Damos.
No, he
Can
used
you
it.
feed? Oh, I thought that was you that used yours.
I did too.
Okay,
I'm
I
pretty
kind of
sure-
feel good about this.
Okay, so we know that the pit fiend is 20. I know that you can turn into a planetar under level 20. Or
Is
as
the
a
difference between an ancient red and an ancient green that big?
mage. Yes.
Yeah.
16 to 24?
An ancient red would stomp a mud hole in an ancient green. It wouldn't even be a jump.
I'll be honest though. I'm pretty sure when I was at the brewery, I read one of those books, and I really could have sworn that a Pit Fiend was higher than a Baylor. Because the Pit Fiend is a Baylor, I think it's like slightly closer to whatever that.
It has a fire whip. And
Dude,
it
it took Gandalf to be a Baylor, dude. Do not diminish their power.
I don't know now. God damn it. The ones I've circled are the only ones I feel I'm very sure about. The rest are all like,
Can Damos, can you draw a circle?
Wait. I'm fucking.
Damos, can you?
I was thinking of
Pit Fiend?
a different type of thing. The Planetar is way weaker. I think the Ancient Green would be a 19. There's no way there's that big of a difference.
So the ones that we absolutely know is the Trask because it's the Trask. We know the Pit Fiend for sure because we've used the lifeline on it. What'd you use your lifeline on, Renly?
Solar.
The Solar, so we know the Solar because we've lifelined it.
Ancient Dragon Red, are we sure? Because I feel like that's like the big thing, right?
That sounds right
the
for a
Planetar,
red.
Yeah.
the Planetar is absolutely. I'm gonna
It's lower. It's
retract
gotta
my
be lower.
Green Dragon one. The Planetar has to be 16 or 19 because I know it is not 20 or above. I know that for a fact because I turn into it all the fucking time. I just can't remember exactly what it is.
In this game or a different game? Because this game has weird crit CRs.
This game, because you guys see me, I do it all the time because you can't lie to a Planetar, so I use it as I've used it all the time as the. And then there was that one time I used it to, I don't know, freak somebody out or some shit.
Oh, wait. I could have. Yes, damn. Ancient Green Dragon. What the fuck is that? Like, it
Basically,
figure out.
ancient
Okay, Elwyn,
22
you
or
said
23.
you said you think a Baylor is less than a Pit Fiend, right?
Actually, wait. No,
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
22.
It definitely can. Not what we absolutely.
Wait, what is 22?
Okay, so if the red dragon is 24, the rank
Then
before
the green
that
can't
is
be.
would be 23, and then the tier below that is the green, which would be 22. So it would have to be 22, and then 21 for what is it?
That's what you're thinking.
Was it black and then it goes white? So because it would start at so it would work its way down by a CR each time. I know that from that one book I did.
Left after that, we have a 19 and a 16.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
I'm going off Elwyn's thought that the Baylor is weaker than the Pit Fiend, so I put the Baylor at 19, and then I used Damos's idea for the dragons and put the Ancient Green at 22.
Yeah, I have
The
no
only
idea.
one I don't know is I honestly can't even remember the last D&D game I played in where I encountered a Kraken and I never use it, so I never look at it, see its character block. So.
Well, that's the best one because if we
Hold on, let's look at it this way.
Other.
The strongest monster here is the Tarrasque for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The next one, I think it's between the Kraken and the Ancient Red, but I think I remember the Ancient Red being 24.
Gold is higher than a Kraken. I remember that in the book. So yeah, they have the same. So that's gonna be 24.
Okay, and then the Kraken's next, 23. Then after that,
It would be 22.
Hold on. Which one did you look at? Pit Fiend and Solar, right?
Yeah.
The
we
ones
know
with
Solar
the
is
blue,
21.
the ones with the blue circles,
so
these are confirmed.
I know the Baylor. Well, I think. Again, I was sure about the Knolls, so I think the Baylor is less than a Pit Fiend, but they're like different. One's a demon, one's a.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
right.
I'm pretty sure that the Baylor's
One's a devil,
lower.
one's a demon?
I think so. They're like
the pit.
Midas.
They go against each other, so like they're.
One of the two of these is from Hell, Midas. Is the Baylor from Hell? Is the Baylor a demon or a fiend?
We fought the Baylors before.
Baylor is a demon.
Okay, so never mind then.
Pit Fiend is a devil.
We already know what the Pit Fiend is because you used the lifeline on it. I was gonna try to get a roll on the whichever one was a devil, but we already know.
Right, because the Baylor's weaker than the Pit Fiends. The Pit Fiend's got to be higher. The Planetar's the weakest.
Yeah.
The only one I'm not sure of is the Kraken.
It makes sense.
Well, it can't go anywhere else because if it's not 23, but the Ancient Red's 24, it can't be a 22. 22 is too low.
Yeah, 22's got to be the green because it's 2 ranks below the red.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Let's go with it.
This is our final. This is our final answer.
Is this your final answer?
Yes, motherfucker. Tell us if we're right.
My school burned down and still I'm doing exams. What the hell?
He pops over and he looks at your list. He says, Tarrasque, CR 30. Ancient Red Dragon, 24. Kraken, 23. Ancient Green Dragon, 22. Solar, 21. Pit Fiend, 20. Baylor, 19. Planetar, 16. You are correct on all counts.
Of course.
Good job, guys.
I mean, Baylor's totally Pit Venus. I'm just saying.
Yeah, take that.
That is one thing in the monster manual I don't get. I mean, I know that the Pit Fiend has like infinite fireballs, but I honestly think a Baylor could kick its ass.
And a Planetar is so much cooler than a 16. Okay, I'm like...
Yeah, but what's the top tier dragon? Is it the Solar? Is that the top tier one? Is that the highest one?
Celestial, yeah. It's Solar. Okay, So you guys have completed the challenge of the mind with an above 90% pass rate. So you guys have unlocked the controls for the Mind Stone. Dwang says...
Do we get, like, a bonus for answering, like, above the curve, breaking the curve? I mean, I'm just saying.
If you had answered 100%, I would have given you a boon. But you did not do that, so...
What? You need to mention it before! Meatball!
Can I use a wish to fix that?
He says... He points to the control panel. He says, I will be watching you very attentively, heroes, to see how you restore the life of all the worlds and accomplish great deeds. Can I go to my people?
If you give us the boon, yeah. Are you sure you don't want tea? Mushrooms? I mean, they'll go really well with your toga. I mean, your Tarzan thingy.
Elwyn's
I like your beard.
interdimensional planetary travel network is not.
Also, before you go, Dong, I'm gonna fulfill my promise. I will get you to your people and to the observatory so you can watch us kick some ass. But before we do that, can you explain to us what will happen once we activate the panel, how to use it, and all that shit?
Yes, of course. Yes. Titan Rathmus is a living creature, but he is not very intelligent. So he is very, very open to suggestion, shall you say. If you activate his Mind Stone and you say to him, Rathmus, old buddy, why don't you head a little to the left? He will do so. Rathmus, old pal, why don't you swing your fist at that big pile of rocks? He'll do that as well. But you have to speak to him as if you're friendly with him. Otherwise, he will not be so kind to you.
Now,
Damos has dibs on the equipment then. Damos, you got this.
How long is the gestation period for something like this?
Gestation?
He's now a she.
Rathmas? Is it she? But there's a penis far down there, I can see it.
And a penis. It's extended.
Might be a hermaphrodite, I don't know.
Don't judge here.
Yeah, all's good.
They say that the gods created the Titans. They formed them out of the clay of the ground, and breathed into them, and spit upon them, and crafted them like sandcastles up, until they grew and moved. That whole process took...
How long did it take? Because I'm pretty sure some guy just knocked up one of these things and made a bunch of them.
So, if a god were to enact it with its power, it could take a couple days.
Okay, guys. Someone's gonna be a daddy in a couple days. Let's get this Mind Stone working. And also tell us where all the important stuff is on this place so we don't miss it. If it's got guns, if it's got special abilities, if it's got anything.
Okay, so this is Titan Rathmus. You do know that to make another Titan, you need a male and a female, correct?
Yes.
And there are only 2 Titans left in this world, correct?
Where? Titan is a loose term. And then I'm gonna sleight of hand.
You do know that Titan Rathmus is a male, and that Titan Zadius is a female, correct?
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Titan Rathmus is a
I'm
boy.
hoping they're lesbians now.
Well, I
Titan
don't know
Zadius
what happened.
is a girl. Do you understand the way that this all works? Do I need to sit you down upon my knee and explain to you where babies come from?
Yes, you do need to explain it to him.
Alright, so I pick him up and put him on my knee.
He says, "Well, young man, when a boy and a girl who have reached a proper age, of course, the legal age, which is of 18,
18. Stone cold rule right there.
are filled with love, although that is optional, are filled with lust. And they engage in all the mannerisms depicting and appropriate to their breed, such as displaying of feathers, strutting about proudly, presenting of gifts, large amounts of alcohol, sometimes narcotics." Yes?
Dung.
I get it.
Let's go back to the age part. Did you say 16?
What?
I'm pretty
What?
sure I heard 15.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
good. Whew, I got scared there for a second. Okay, continue.
What? But, so Tong, I got you. So what I've heard from you, because you know I'm very smart, I'm a wizard. You gave us the gift of the Mind Stone. I have
Yes?
a plethora of tequila. You want to watch us, which brings you joy, which feeds your
Yes.
soul, which sounds
Yes.
like lust and passion. Are you pregnant now?
He says, "No, because I'm not
Hey,
yet..."
shh, Jong, it's okay. I wasn't gonna say that it looks like you're pregnant. I didn't want to call you fat, but now I know.
It does not work that way.
It's okay, Jong. I understood what you said, and thank you, friend. I will
The
walk
boy,
away now.
the boy must place his pee-pee into the girl, and then a baby
I'm
comes
good
much
at
later.
that.
I think she's already pregnant though, Bob.
Jong, are you a girl?
Dwang is a proud male of the species, as is Titan
Male?
Rathmus.
Damos took HR training, and even if you were born with a gender identity as a male, you can still become a girl, I believe. So, Dom, Damos, the proud Damos, friend of literally almost everybody, I will give you the right and title of a girl. You can now have kids, and just tell people all they have to do is stick their pee-pee in you. You're welcome, friend. This is my gift to you for the gift you gave to us.
Damos was a girl once.
I technically
That's so
was.
wrong.
I get now.
My only regret was not having a baby with Damos.
I would have crushed that dick. There, nothing left.
Dwang hops down off her knee and says, Just push the button on the console and talk to Titan Rathmus as if he were your old friend."
Rathmas like she's your old friend, like a certain kitty. Oh, introduce the kitty to her.
Don't stay away from my kitty, because it's a she, and I don't trust you.
Is she of age? Is she at least 15 years old?
Let me ask her. I asked Mr. Pizza, or Mrs. Pizza.
Is that what her name was?
Mrs. Pizza.
She asks you back if you're asking in cat ears or in human ears.
I say, in human years.
In human ears, she's 3.
You sick fuck, Dong. I will check if you ever look at her direction again. I will fucking smash you. I will turn you into a ball. Oh, yes. But thank you, friend. You may go.
Hold on, Dong. One last question for you. If we steer Rathmus towards the Bahamut's temple, will Bahamut attack him?
He says, "Yes, the dragon god is wrathful and deranged. The reason he has not destroyed us so far is that Rathmus does not dare go above the solar line. If Rathmus were..." What?
Is there a way to travel In the mountain.
I've heard that there is a strange country within the mountain with creatures made of metal that talk oddly, that have no minds of their own, that only execute the planning of their creator. Those are the rumors, but I've never seen one for myself.
I introduce you to Melwyn.
No one pops out. He goes, donkey fuck! Oh. Hello. So if you want to go into the so on the exterior of the mountain, if you're on the surface, the line of demarcation, the solar line, is, like right here. Bahamut will certainly destroy anything above that traverses above that, especially if you can see it, something as large as Rathmus. And he occasionally will sweep down to the lower areas and destroy things down there.
Okay.
I don't see how getting Rathmus solves any of her problems. Okay. Well, a promise is a promise, Dong.
My name?
Come with me.
Fine. Very well. I will be watching you closely. I'll be observing everything you do. Every waking moment I will see.
One last question,
Watching
sister.
us the whole time.
Yes.
Where is the throne room? Just point it out on this map here. I just have to dig underneath it.
The throne room is in Bahamut's temple. At the very tip top of the peak.
Okay, well, we'll have to dig under it eventually. Thank you, sir. And don't ever talk
Right
to my
next
cat.
to the
Break
Divine
your face.
Forge.
I will hit your face so hard that it actually will travel forward in time.
The cat? Well, she's a cute one. Perhaps in a few years when she comes of
Okay.
age.
I'm gonna count to 4, and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna start counting to 4.
I'm gonna write a quick note and pin it to his chest, like a little kid, like a teacher sending a note home with a kid.
Yeah.
Saying, "This is my new pet Dong. Please let him into the observatory, so you can watch us. And if you see him licking himself, hit him with a newspaper on the nose."
Okay.
I go up to him and I just give him a nice little slap on his lower back.
And say, take care.
I'm going to use a spark to see if I can smack in a tramp stamp that says "Fun Hole." Points to it. But
you rolled a 1 sleight of hand.
oh, that was for a different thing. That was going to be a thing for when we're talking about Titans. I was going to pull Elwyn's pants down.
Okay.
But I could. Yeah, this is. Yeah, I'm just going to try to
Let's
see
see
if
it.
For that, I'm sure Elwyn would be fine
Pretty
with it.
much. I just like zap him with a little bit of holy energy, just to give him like a nice little sear, give him like one of those cool tramp stamp like brands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
But then I heal him at the same time, so he doesn't even.
The tingles. The tingles.
yes, it is. You're welcome. Alright, let's go by fighting time, sir.
When he tried to take off my pants, he rolled in that one because I wasn't wearing any.
That'd be good. Classic move.
All right, so I'm gonna teleport him over to the other people.
Okay, and Dwong is no longer with you. Okay, it is the 4 of you. Well, 5 of you, because Tempest is there. Alone with Titan Rathmus. You, yeah. What do you guys do?
Talk to that.
Talk to it with that
Whitey's
sexy
now?
voice, Damos.
What?
Are you still in Tiny Whitey's, or did you have a
Oh no. I have I believe it's a a chain underwear now.
Chainmail underwear. Huh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was the time when I had armor.
Is your armor lower than it was when you were on?
Yeah, it's like 6 points lower. It's the lowest AC now by far.
It's hilarious.
All right, Damos, talk sweet nothings to this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, what do
With
you do?
my high charisma, I'm going to talk to it.
Well, turn it
Okay.
on first.
Done. I push the button.
You hear the powering up of all the energy around the room. The room goes bright. It was dark before with just candlelight. It is now bright. You can see the sun of Solaria reflecting or like passing through the colored glass of the ceiling. It's filled with iridescent and multicolored light. The crystal in the center is no longer just like this dull neon green. It is now a sparkling of colors, every color of the rainbow, and some colors are not even in the spectrum, the visible spectrum, because this is heaven after all. And the stone begins to spin slowly. It rotates in the air. And you can feel that in the motion of the creature, the walking becomes a little more stable. It's like the creature has awoken from a sleep as it continues to walk.
You've been sleeping for a long time.
You hear the voice of the crystal respond, saying, "I have. Who are you? Where is Dwong?"
Dong is making babies right now. But we're here in his stead because, if you haven't noticed, we're the best friend party of best friends. And we just knew that you would be an amazing asset in our friend's company, Mr. Great Best Friend Colossus Rathmus.
I've always wanted to make a baby.
Yeah.
Relations.
Rathmus, are you pregnant?
Is that what this big pain in my side feels like? Is that
Or did
pregnant?
we just supercharge your balls?
He looks down. He says, "There is a part of me that is larger than it normally is. Is that pregnant?"
We're gonna find out. We'll find out. But, friend, is there a way you don't also feel good where we could help you to fix yourself up? Because we're good best buddies, and that's what we do.
Like, we have a lake nearby. I mean, would that help?
Oh, you remember the lake. So, he tells you that he's still hurting, that there's a large part of him missing from his side. He says, "I remember Zadius. She attacked me. We were conversing,
Going steady? Oh,
and suddenly we were walking together as Titans do. Had been walking together for 300 years. I was finally getting somewhere with her. And then she turned and struck me. And I fled."
Well, best friend Rathmus, do you want us, as your best friends, to help you hit that?
Do you want to get your dicky sticky?
Do you want to hide your meat in her oven.
Yes. You're a professional baker. And do you want to fuck her? Because you're a baker and bitches love carbs.
Bitches love cupcakes.
You guys ever watch the WWE?
Dude.
Yeah.
Me and my brother, yeah, dude, we actually went to one. People
Oh
watched
man,
it. It
it's
was
hilarious.
fucking awesome.
I used to watch it when I was a teenager, and I remember, like, I was watching The Rock when he was in his heyday, and he had this one skit where he was talking to, was it Kurt Angle, I think, and he was saying he's talking about loving pie, you know, about being American, and he loves pie, right?
Fuck yeah.
Right, and he's talking about all the pie that he likes, and Kurt Angle says, "I don't even like pie." And Rock and all the crowd go like boo, because obviously pie means vagina. And Rock says, "You don't like that strudel, do you?" I'm sorry, that was just what came to mind. Because
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually award myself inspiration because that was good banter. So I just gave myself some inspiration.
there
Good
you
job,
go.
guys.
All right. Titan Rathmus says, "She wants to kill me,
Friend.
and still," he looks down, "part of me is larger than it normally is for her."
Hey, Renly, you should tell me about the Klingons that you learned about on YouTube.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what did I hear about the Klingons? Could you remind me?
When they mate, they beat the shit out of each other.
That is a very good point, and the women are very aggressive. They're really awesome that way.
Rathnus.
First, let's take this step by step, best friend Rathmus. Can you teach us how to heal you, how to fix the part that's missing from your side, so when we approach your lady love, we can come up with a better plan?
Yeah, can we use some of that lake water and make some Play-Doh or mud and then slap it on?
Guys, I didn't want to do this. I'm going to do mold stone.
Do you have that ability? Yeah, that spell. That's
No,
like
I don't.
a level 1 spell.
I'm just joking. I used to actually have it.
Well, yeah, clerics have that, right? It's a level 1 spell
Yeah,
or something
but-
like that.
I don't change my shit. Come on now.
You can have it tomorrow. All you have to do is change your spells.
I never change my shit. That's the best part about a Damos. I don't play clerics, right?
He says, "Only a god can repair a titan."
Look, it's what?
Pseudo gods. And a minor god.
We
Tempest.
still have.
What Damos is thinking is that there's some dick boys that obviously got on top of this turtle that he's gonna bang, and they're using the Mind Stone because she's probably not as smart as our super amazing best friend. So,
Well, yeah, because she's a woman. I'm
Of
gonna
course.
finish it.
according to science, I mean, numbers don't lie.
I was totally kidding. That was Elwyn talking.
I mean, obviously, Renly, you don't fall in that category.
Right?
But let's be serious, though. Damos is insanely smart, and he's a male. All right, and whoever has the most cats is the smartest. Everyone in this room who has a cat, raise their hand.
Does everyone raise their hand?
No.
Shit, we're all fucking hyper intelligent. We're fucking Einstein's party. That's how we're staying alive. We're
So-
fucking geniuses.
This is what I was thinking. We fix up Rathmus, and then once we get close to the other Titan, Rathmus can throw us at it. That way we land on it. And while he like distracts her and tries not to hurt her and like runs a little bit, like just keeping her distracted while we go fuck up whoever's messing with her mind crystal. And then once we do, we sweet talk her into making some sweet, sweet loving to Rathmus. We make a little Titan army. And
Or
make
we
our way
have
to
to
the
go into
palace.
heat, and then we go and fix the Mind Stone, because you know they can get busy with it, and then we can fix stuff up in the head, right?
And we did.
We do have
Butthole,
just to
apparently.
invade her and clear out whatever fuckheads are in there, by the way.
You had to invade her.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think it's good, like, to see if we can fix them, but along with like Elwyn's plan of obviously we should not go up higher and get fucked, and so probably a little bit lower we go, maybe better. But
Okay,
yeah,
on
you're
the
right.
mountain?
We should definitely get
I mean,
maybe
can't we
talk.
trigger mating cycles anyway? Because I feel like if we were to go inside a hostile, angry female, they might have certain defenses we don't like. But then if they're, you know, feeling like they want to get jiggy with it, you know, things might be a bit easier.
I consider
So
you
what you're saying is we
literally
need some Titan lube?
one of my closest friends, because you're very good friends. When you disappear, my mom shows up. So you must know my mom, Mama Bear, very well. I have these things called chimichangas. I just love chimichangas. She would never
Rathmas.
hurt us if we give her chimichangas.
On the map, are we
Rathmas.
the top circle or the
Yeah,
bottom
you're the
circle?
top circle. Top circle.
Yeah.
Rathmus says, If my opinion matters, I think that for this first time, just small matter of preference, it might be more fun if she were mad.
Have your friend. We're gonna
You
get
dog, you.
this whole fucking
Weird,
work.
kinky. Okay, good.
Wait,
That'll
Why
help
is-
keep things spicy.
leather outfit on you right now. No whip. You're crazy Rathnus, and that's perfect for our group. You sick fuck.
Okay.
He's got 4 feet. Disgusting.
Can you show a picture of the other one?
Other one is.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have some funky looking babies. Alright. Let's go fucking fix this lady.
Dude, that's
You
the
look really
easiest.
angry.
That's the easiest skull fuck ever, right there.
Yeah, so yeah, let's go fix it. Well, let's go get her all fixed up and see if we can fix up
Okay, so-
Rathmus on the way.
Okay. So
Or
all right.
anything
So
you
he
do.
begin. So on the map, on the big map. So Rathmus is moving. We'll say he's moving this way. Okay, he's moving right to left. I'm changing my mind, especially since the Mind Stone got activated. And Zadius is chasing him. Okay, she's perpetually chasing him, trying to finish the job. So she's coming your way. She's coming like in this direction. So if you head towards her, it would be a matter of, not very long before the two of you meet.
We have the high ground. We automatically win.
They automatically win.
Star Wars logic.
Oh my
gotta-
goodness.
When we get too close, make sure you keep away from her as we get her in the mood.
Rathmus nods. He says, Please fix me first, though. I
Of
won't
course.
be able to perform to my best if I am missing parts of me still. And I would like to perform to my best.
What we can do is I have my Music of the Spheres.
Mm-hmm.
We could keep running away until we get our 10th level spell back. Apparently I used mine. I don't remember when.
You teleport. You teleported all the people to Elysium with it.
Was I able to teleport the one dude?
Yes.
Residual,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we can wait until we all have our 10th and Music of the Spheres, and use that, all of us together, to fix them back up.
I like that idea. Also, we can Tempest might be able, because he has very minor god powers, so he might be able to help a little. Also,
in the
we
process,
have, and she said I could take everything from her if it will help. She's turning a new leaf.
Okay.
It's
So
a trap.
the plan is to wait for a while until your spells come back. So how often do you get your 10th level spells? I forget.
3 days.
3 days? Okay.
It's 3 days for that and a week for the music, the sphere thing.
Okay. So you guys got 2 days to wait. Yes, Renly, you're correct. Mad and horny is what Rathmus likes. All right.
Okay.
Using the waters and the mud to like reform him.
You get super quiet.
Oh, can you hear me? Is it better?
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, we can totally use the lake waters and the mud and stuff and like sculpt him a new 6-pack, right?
Yeah. With and what he's saying is all of you use your Music of the Spheres together to move a huge amount of material around.
Exactly.
Okay. So you all head off. What do you, so we'll fast forward. We'll go into montage mode. What do you guys do for the next 2 days?
I'm gonna teach him some game and some badass Elwyn moves that he can lay down the smackdown on Sidious.
Okay.
After a quick treasure hunt, because that sounds fun. I'm definitely treasure hunting.
Okay.
But after I check all the obvious places to dig underneath, or pull down a wall or something like that, in like the big areas, if there is anything, or cool stores and shit, I'll be spending the days you pretty much using all my energy, like in spell slots and everything, to try to make a custom version that will last a little bit longer of the Death Ward. The Death Ward is actually going to be working on his wiener, so he can last longer. So it will be significantly better, and the Titan juice will be significantly more fertile.
Are you saying that while the Death Ward is active, when he's about to when his wiener is about to drop to 0 hit points, it will come back?
Yeah. So like, I'm really just trying to like just power it up. Like I'm putting a lot of spells into this. Like I'm spending days just like working spells into this, like my crazy Death Ward, because like, you know, you got to help a boy out. And then at the very end, though, like the very last thing that happens, I do store a few super punches in there, you know, just to get a nice little wallop.
Okay. All right. You're charging up. You're supercharging. So his dong, remember, is 3 miles long because you guys teleported to the top of it initially. Yeah. So you spend the next couple days. You learn the meld stone or mold stone or whatever it is, and you help fortify it, reinforce it. You even manage to grow it a little bit. He gains an extra mile.
Shit, I'm amazing.
all from your molding your molding stone cantrip or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You're putting in the work,
and then
for sure.
Also treasure hunting.
Okay, treasure hunting.
That's pretty much all I do.
Okay, roll a d20.
No, it's
Euphemia. That was the wrong one. Here's me. Sorry. I don't know why Euphemia is trying to. You know what? gonna actually unshare Euphemia because I don't want her to keep rolling for me. I don't know why she's literally at my house right now trying to roll fucking shit for me. Dumb. Euphemia, go away. Go back in that hole or something.
What's this picture you gave her? What's this profile picture? I can't see it. It's too small.
Fat drow, so I put it on there.
A fat drow.
Yeah, that sounds right.
All right. So what's this? Did you make this item a long time ago? This divine kettlebell of buffness making, or did I make that?
I think you made it.
I must have made that. Okay.
Really
So
must
this is
have.
what.
And how am I not getting? It's great. Yeah.
Okay. So this is what you find, since you rolled natural 20.
Yeah.
Give me a second to. Let me see. What do you have here? What's your current strength? Your current strength is 44.
Fucking jacked.
Did I give you a 44 strength? I don't remember doing that. How did that happen?
Because we had that +10 for something.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, I had a +10. That's right. You got your last. Oh, when you super awakened. That's right. Oh, everyone's got crazy stats, right?
Yeah.
This is what
yeah.
you've done to us.
You got a charisma of 42. Renly, what's your wisdom?
Just
41 wisdom.
Charisma though. Charisma
and lowest high stat.
But charisma's the lowest score wins, right? Because I still have a 9.
Yeah, you lost one when you awakened. You lost one charisma when you awakened. All right, let me see what your inventory is. How many items do you have equipped right now? You have your legacy weapon and pretty much nothing else. Okay.
I got blown up.
That's right. You have nothing else. Okay. All right. As long as you work out with a divine kettlebell of buffness making 3 times a week. Okay. When worked out with minimum 3 times a week. After 1 week. Oh, here, wait. The user gains +6 strength after 1 week.
It's
Pump?
nice.
Or a bonus buff.
On top of his stats.
So
Put it
he's a
on it.
50?
Put it on his dick so he could work that out.
It's where the best perk is. It's where it's going. I'm gonna get jacked, boys.
No, wait. Let me change this. Okay. You can place plus. All right. When you work out with this item for 10 minutes, you gain
No.
+6 strength.
Give me a +2
Or-
strength. I don't even care. I need those bonuses, boy.
Okay. Alright, there you go. Divine Kettlebell of Buffness Making. Alright. You work out with this item for 10 minutes and you gain +6 strength for 10 minutes. It can be used once per day.
All right. I like it.
Anyway. So, Renly, what do you do for the next 2 days?
I am using my wonderful divine truth to speak to the powers that be to ask them, how do we use our resources to make Titan Stadius extremely horny or in heat at the moment? Could you answer? Yes. Hello?
Okay.
Damn it.
So you're seeking
That
out
did not work.
to any nearby divinities.
Oh wait, it does work. Yes, it's not the base roll, it's the total. Oh good, okay. I'm like, hello?
So a divinity nearby answers you. You feel a presence as you're sitting there meditating, right? You feel a presence walk up behind you. You can your eyes are closed. You're in tune with nature. You feel as if someone has come up behind you. You feel a gentle hand placed on each of your shoulders, so a hand on each shoulder, right? And you hear a voice say this into your ear.
All right.
So,
okay. And who is it who just said that?
oh, it's Tempest.
Yes. Do you have much experience with this? Can you show Zadius exactly how this works? Do you have a map?
He says to you, "No, this is just knowledge that was passed on to me.
Does he look very confused when he says it?
I would like to learn about this further."
Oh, so you need glasses along with Zadius, okay.
When I hear this, I'll say, "Hey, Tempest."
Along with Rathmas.
Yeah. We'll continue your lessons later.
He said, I would be most grateful, Elwyn." Okay, Atis, is there anything you do over the next couple days?
Just searching for shit of value or usefulness.
Alright. You're looking for magic items, or you're looking for treasures and stuff?
Both.
Roll a d20. Okay, how do I want to do this? Atis.
Yeah.
With a 14, you're walking through Rathmus's, through the city, through the inner caverns, and all around this creature. Obviously, you can't see everything within a couple days, but this one time you do come up against you're in a building, and you go explore it, and it's fascinating. The person who lived here was an intellectual of some kind, a researcher. You do manage to find basically a locked safe, a room of some sort. There's no key. There's a small hole present in the front of it. It looks like a keyhole, but in front of the door. But you can't find the key to open it at all. And with this success, you manage to, through sheer stroke of luck, you manage to figure out that your hell spike just by touching it to the locked safe door opens it up. Inside the safe are documents, journals, private entries of this scholar had. It would take you weeks to go through them all, but you have basically here a trove of scholarly writings, all about, and this person had roamed the 7 planes, the seven realms of Celestia, and had taken notes and made entries all throughout them. So that's what you've gained access to. But it would take you a week to to even sort through them all.
Do I have enough time to stuff them all in my bag of holding?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it all and stuff it in my bag of holding.
Okay.
What's the dude's name?
Oh, his name is Hank. Hank the
tank.
Hank the learner.
Hank the learner. Safe, full of. No, I just want to make an item to put in my bag.
Yep.
Sweet. That was it. Just the notes and stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
All right. 2 days go by, and I will give you all your long rest. On the 3rd day, your 10th level spell slots come back. And you guys have moved a little bit. So this is a very large mountain, so it's like that. After 3 days. Bahamut, in the meantime, you saw him swoop down once and strike a part of the mountain on the opposite side. So nowhere near you, but you realize that he is, like was described, Bahamut is power incarnate. He is an extremely powerful god. So what all do you want to do?
Let's Music of the Spheres. And 10th level this shit.
Okay. Using Melwyn's maps, it takes you a couple hours, but you do manage to get down through the tunnel systems and stuff to the place where Titan Rathmus's large wound is just hanging open there. You're standing in a hallway, but the hallway is open to the air. You can look down and you can see the terrain passing beneath you, far, far down, miles down. And this massive chunk of his side has been ripped away. For you guys, we're talking multiple miles worth of rock that needs to be restored. Okay. Are you guys rolling your shit?
Yeah. So I use Music of the Spheres, powering it with my 10th level spell slot. Casting Wish.
Okay.
10th level. To do. No, I think it'd be better if I could just rip a huge chunk of stone and stuff off the ground, and attaching it to him. I rolled my D5 spark and I rolled a 3.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything?
I'm gonna use the kettlebell before I do it. Let's make sure I'm gonna close my eyes, and I can feel all the earth below me that Elwyn's doing stuff with. I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna pull it towards us by flexing my muscles as hard as I can. I'll use, if I can burn my 10th level to help with this. So I'll burn my 10th level and I'll do a D5 spark too, a D6. So 5.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah, I really try to flex all the stuff into place, really smash into place, because obviously that's how you teleport. So if you can teleport, that means you can move stuff to you by grabbing it and flexing.
Okay. All right. Anyone else?
What's the goal here?
Got it. 1.5.
You're trying to restore. Rathmus has his last issue is that he has a huge wound in his side from where Zadius struck him. He needs to be healed if he's going to be at peak capacity when he interacts with her.
Oh, use my shield. I know it's for the healing part, more just try to see if it will help stitch shit together while the stone's coming in.
Okay.
Kind of like putting a band-aid or something.
All right. Renly, what'd you say you did?
I tried to help power our stuff up and rolled a d10 and got a 3, which is like a 1.5. So I'm sorry, but yeah, I feel like I'm not doing that well right now, guys. So here's my 10th level spell, and I joined hands with y'all, and I'm like kumbayaing.
All right, Atis, are you doing anything?
Does it look like they're having much success, or is this an all at the same time thing?
It's all at the same time thing because, like I said, you're having to move basically cubic miles worth of rock from the ground below, stitch it into his side, integrate it into his like rock/organic membrane to heal him. It's the act of a god. You guys are trying to mimic the crafting aspects of a god right now.
I'll throw my music of the spheres in to help them out.
Okay. And Tempest helps as well. He places his hands on the rock as it's coming in. So basically, Elwyn, you use your music of the spheres to pull up huge swaths of stone and dirt and rock from the ground below and move it up there. Damos, you are, with your music of the spheres, you are literally floating out in the air as it's coming in. You're slamming it into place. You're cramming it into, square miles worth of stone, shaping it and melding it. Renly, you are healing it into place, and Atis, you're attaching the nerves. You're attaching the neurons and the pathways and the arteries and stuff like that throughout all of it. Over the course, yeah, Tempest is working there along with you guys. His mere presence and the fact that he is a representative of divinity, minor as it is, allows this all to just gel together and solidify. The wound sucks up and closes over the course of that day, and you can feel Rathmus's speed accelerate. His body moves with greater stability. He moves more confidently. You hear his voice say, "For the first time in years, I am without pain. I feel like my old self again." And he looks down. He says, "And my pee-pee is 1 mile longer than it was before."
You're the new and improved best friend of us.
Shall we go make a baby?
I wouldn't say make a baby. Freaking make a bunch of them.
And before we continue, Rathmus, your new and evolved form, you are now Rathmus Jeremy.
What's Jeremy?
Anticlimactic Jeremy?
Yes.
You don't
Ron
know
Jeremy?
who Ron Jeremy is?
Rathmus.
Oh, Rathmus Jeremy.
If anybody
Ron Jeremy.
ever asks how big your wiener is, you tell them 4 inches from the ground.
He says, "The ground is far away." Oh, I get it. Zadius will like this.
Are we not the bestest friends you ever had?
You are great friends. Wingmen.
And ladies, yes.
Wingwoman, even better.
Good. Now remember the map to the clit.
It's
Rathmus, as of 3 days ago,
city.
As of 3 days ago, Rathmus, your dick has become our dick. We're gonna get you some pussy.
Together.
He says, "Yes, I've been studying terminology Damos has been teaching me.
Yes, yes.
Including erogenous zones? Yes, yes.
All the places in which I am to punch.
You gotta break her down. Show who's boss.
The ripping and the tearing.
Aaron.
Okay.
But own chickens.
So Rathmus says,
I have to say that.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
So
long will
Rathmus...
it take us to get there?
What? What'd you say?
How long does it take us to get there?
So Rathmus turns around and begins to walk towards Zadius, and Zadius is walking towards Rathmus. All right. So at this rate, with both of them moving, Rathmus is now healed, so he's moving faster. It'll take a day.
Slow it down to 3 days.
Rathmus says. He looks down. He says, "No, these 4 miles need to go somewhere."
Right. Well, I can't say you're wrong. Let's fucking do it.
All right. So 1 day passes. You guys head towards Zadius. And as you guys move in, you can see that Zadius is full on, like, bonkers enraged. She's tearing up the ground as she runs. Her eyes blazing with flame and her body superheated. Her eyes are locked on Rathmus, and you hear her trumpet a huge roar and go into a charge towards him. Now these are large creatures, so it'll take quite a bit of time for them to get towards each other.
Big
What do
boy.
you do?
Shock us.
He picks you up, and flings you across the bleak mountainous landscape towards Zadius. So this is a let's see.
I'd like to use our flying ability
Okay.
to more use this to slow down / guide.
Okay. All right. So with
Oh shit, will not be
you-
good for us.
I don't want to take
Yeah,
1 billion damage on impact.
all right, with you guys doing that, you're able to maneuver your way towards Zadius, and you manage to land on her back. You find that the landscape on her back, while it's definitely a city. This one is more like, not so much a city, but it's like it used to be dwelt in. It's like a mountainous, rocky terrain with a lot of caves, and it's like a cave dwelling society used to live here. It, of course, is all completely eradicated. There are no longer any denizens on Zadius. Instead, all you find are their empty dwelling places that used to live there. Zadius and Rathmus are rapidly moving towards each other. You guys have about 10 minutes before they come to full contact. What do you do?
Immediately.
Yep.
Yeah, immediately look for the.
We time stop with us in a bubble so that we can walk through her to find a map. Right, Atis? You're time stopping us, right?
It's like right ahead of you, right?
I'm a sword.
He's a sword. He's always been a sword. This whole time he's been a sword.
Yeah.
Oh my
How'd
god.
you look for treasure then?
That's right.
I wasn't a sword during that time, but I'm not getting triggered, and Homie G carries me. I'm his divine weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys work your way
Time
around.
Time stop doesn't work that way though, Renly. It only works for me.
Yeah, I don't think you can multiple person.
Like
time stop.
I could time stop and use my and try to get a lot of fucking rounds on it to go search if you want me to try.
We can time stop bubble, 10th level, and then do some
I
new
don't-
shit.
I don't have that. I don't have that spell. If you do, go for it.
You guys don't have your 10th levels yet.
Melwyn
I
offers...
do. I didn't
do?
use mine. I didn't use mine in the healing process,
right.
but the only 10th level spell I know is my wish.
It's your wish. Melwyn offers to try to interface with Zadius to figure out where things are located.
Oh,
But it'll take several minutes.
Okay.
Plug it in, buddy.
Oh
Melwyn
wait,
says,
we have that spell.
I enhance your abilities, baby.
We know what this object's called, right?
Mind Stone.
The Mind Stone? Her Mind Stone?
Okay. Give me 1 second. I may have a spell that can tell us where it is before we
While Zadius is looking around, Melwyn says, Melwyn will take several minutes to find, and Melwyn needs an interface port to plug into.
Be closer to that head area.
When I close my eyes and I flex really hard, can I sense the brain? Because
when you close your eyes and flex really hard, can you sense the brain?
I'm really
that makes no sense.
What are you talking about? This makes perfect sense to Damos. What type of dumb question is they? Can you not sense the brain by flexing your muscles and closing it? Stupid.
So since we've seen the other dude's stone, could that be considered like first-hand knowledge?
Her anatomy is completely different than Rathmus's.
I'm talking about the object. Just the object.
You'd be more along the lines of seeing a similar one, or a description of one, or an image of one, that kind of thing.
That's good enough. I could try to scry on it, or I could try to legend lore it. Legend lore it won't necessarily tell me where it is.
Melwyn is also hammering into a rock wall with his appendage, trying to create an interface port.
How long does it take you to cast Divine or whatever?
Scrying, it'll be instant, being able to see the object, and I can hold it for 10 minutes. Or no, it takes 10 minutes to cast, sorry. And then I can hold it for up to 10 minutes after that, and Legend Lore is the same thing, 10 minutes.
So these things will be hitting each other in 10 minutes. They're making contact in 10 minutes. That's how much time you guys have.
How miles wise, how tall is this chick?
I mean, she's not quite as large as Rathmus, but she's not standing quite as tall. She moves on all fours, so roughly she's like 90% Rathmus's mass, but she's on all fours. So
okay, she's on all fours. So from like shoulders to ass cheeks, how much distance?
Oh, that's like 7 miles.
7 miles. Okay, guys, and we're on our back somewhere, right?
No. Hold on. No, not 7 miles. Rathmus is like 200 miles tall, so it's like 160 miles. Sorry.
So that's like 100, roughly. I can facilitate transport up there too, because I do have a form that's a mile tall, so it's gonna have a pretty large footstep. But for trying to figure out where it is, there is a spell. Does anybody have a clairvoyant? Because that spell can actually show you the way.
That's like a wizard thing. I don't know if sorcerers get it.
I don't.
If it is, it doesn't do damage, and I'm sure Elwyn doesn't have it.
Yeah, it's for pussies.
I think just wizards can have it. I don't think I do.
I'm going to commune with nature, which takes 1 minute to cast, which I'm sure we have that time because we spent that long trying to figure out what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna spark it
before they hit each other.
Okay, what are you doing, Renly?
Alright,
Okay.
and so I'm communing with nature and I'm sparking it to try to figure out where all of these like tunnels and pathways, and I think of it sort of like veins going up through the creature and trying to figure out where the source of, based on what Rathmas was and how that connected, perhaps trying to figure out where the central system, nervous system on the central area would be based on that.
Okay. Alright, roll a Either intelligence or you could go with history to see how well you can remember. Because what you do basically is you get a feeling for this entire network of tunnels and caves and that kind of thing. But it's complicated, so you're gonna have to try to remember it all.
Okay, so it's like memory. Now, can I use my history like for magic items, devices, and objects in this
Sure.
case?
This is definitely a magical creature. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Otherwise, it was a +3.
Hey guys, I have a very kinky idea.
and then it's like sparked ×3. What kinky idea?
Well, see, since I have a level 10, I still have my level 10 slot, right? And since Midas was kind enough to give me an improved wish, and one of the cool things about wish is you can use wish to cast a spell. And when you cast that spell, it completely obliterates any component cost for the spell, and it makes it an instant cast. And one of the abilities of imprisonment is chain. So I could, in theory, wish cast imprisonment and have large, humongo chains that come up out of the ground and hold her down. And since she's on all fours, demount her ass.
So we're thinking bondage now. I'm very much happier with a freewheeling and dealing because I think that's Rathmus's kink. I mean, mad and horny. That's what he liked.
In the mood and accepting first. If not, you're straight Bill Cosby.
Oh God. So,
No, it's not Bill Cosby. There's no drugs involved.
Are we Weinstein this bitch?
oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, Weinstein would be more appropriate.
You think
Okay,
that
so-
works later on.
Renly, you've determined. So again, the structure of her, how she was created is completely different than Rathmus's, but you think you have located the node where all the nervous systems are connecting to, and it's not in her mind. It's like in her back, about 2/3 of the way up, like in her spinal
this
column.
way.
Okay, you start heading there.
Yep.
You guys want me to get us there faster?
As fast
You're gonna have to
as
get there
possible.
faster because we're talking like
Yeah.
30 miles away.
So I will transform into Homie G, who's like 3 miles tall, and I will just like long stride it, hold
Okay.
on to them. So whichever. I can't
Okay,
remember
so-
what his name is.
For Baruch. Baruch was the monster that he was before. It's
Yeah, it's Brooke.
Baruch.
He's
Wait,
the
Baruch
tall.
has the walking
Yeah.
speed of like 10 feet.
No, he's like 3 miles tall, so he has a long stride.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that way.
That's his movement in combat. So I'm like full sprint with him down her back, just boom, boom.
Okay.
And,
It's gonna
carrying
take
him
you
across.
to cover 30 miles on Baruch. We'll call it 6 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
And if I see
have any way to
anything
speed
move,
this
if I see, oh yes, we do. Wait, how? It'll take 6 minutes roughly. Give me 1 second. I need to check a spell's length here. Reduce it by half. I have to wait around. Yeah, so I'll haste myself. And which, if I use haste 3 times, I can reduce the length to 3 rounds and 6, 12, 18 seconds. So it'll take us 3 minutes and 18 seconds, and I'd have to haste myself 3 times.
Okay. All right. So when you guys get there, you have roughly 6.5 minutes left.
So we say we're there.
Yes.
So I
And
put
also-
my eyes nice flexing.
Can we see it?
You
So
guys
it's-
are
it's-
welcome.
Yeah, it's like a large rock. It's like an outcropping, a very symmetrical looking hill, And in the hill are carved all these runes and caverns and channels and stuff, and there's an entranceway at the bottom of the hill.
Any bad
About the
guys?
size you guys can walk into. Right now, no.
Okay. I'll revert so that we can all
Right us
walk
out
in.
of here.
You do see lots of corpses around, like skeletons, like from a long time ago. So it'd been years since this place was abandoned and attacked. So along the way there, you find evidence of like slaughter, full-on slaughter, and you see the bones and decayed corpses of, hundreds and hundreds of Arcanites around this hillside.
I'll dismiss Melwyn to the pocket dimension.
Okay.
And head straight in.
Let's do this, boys.
After Damos touches us all with...
I got rid of those for the death wards. Yeah.
You don't have to death ward me, Damos, because I have the permanent one.
Alright. So you guys walk into the cavern, and as soon as you walk in, the smell is damp. All along the walls, there's like a film of mucus that's like smoking red and giving off this red hazy smoke as it's burning off the walls. You see movement in the cavern. At the center of the room is the Mind Stone, static in the air, wrapped up in this, coated in this mucus, burning with this red haze, and clinging to the outside of it, crawling all around it, is this creature.
Dude, that is so sick.
Where there's combat, can you get rid of the corona attack on me?
You still have coronavirus.
I think we all did.
I mean, it's a second wave, baby. It's gonna happen.
All right. That's right. Yeah, it's gonna come back sometime. That's gonna haunt you.
Don't
All right.
give him any ideas.
No, in my state, social distancing. Like, are you guys all still under like how is reopening?
Like as of today.
Oh,
Cool.
it really don't matter with all them damn protests. Did you know they're predicting 30,000 people are gonna die this month from the coronavirus?
All of them protesting and bumping around on each other.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then going back home and shit like that. Yeah.
Oh well. I mean, not oh well, but it's gonna be, yeah. Okay, so we'll pick this up next week. You guys are gonna fight this demon who's taken over the mind of Zadius. It's taking you a minute to get in here, so you have 5 minutes to defeat it and heal Zadius before Rathmus and Zadius make contact with each other. Cool?
Is this one creature, or is this like gremlins? Like you have a lot of these, like million of these, little as tiny.
You see one. He's pretty large. He's taller than you. Taller than you guys. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Cool.
All right, guys.
Thanks for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for running.
Have a good week, guys.
Yep.
You
It
too.
was fun. It was
See you next-
good to get back together again. It's been too long.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I can't believe we eventually made this. Like the original plan was to give you guys control of Rathmas and have Zadius and have like a big like Power Rangers fight between the two of them. but it's become a love story.
expect anything less.
I mean, when you take us up the asshole, things are gonna get weird.
No, you guys chose that.
I'll see if Drunk Elwyn can make a return next week, and always
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Do it.
All right.
All right, guys.
See you guys
I'll
next
talk to you
week.
guys later.
See ya, night night.
Later.
Bye.